What's up, guys, on YouTube? How are you guys today? Today's title of this vlog is going to be cleaning the Curb Protect tractor today. Well, we're going to be cleaning it. We're going to be cleaning off the grass and the leftover clippings from a couple years ago, like last year and stuff. But she actually did a pretty decent job of cutting the lawn. And you guys kind of can see over there. But I was thinking about hosing it off, but I'm not going to hose it off today because I'm just worried about the electrical system and messing anything up on it. Today I'm just going to go ahead and wipe it down with just a single damp towel with warm soapy water, and also just a dry towel to dry it off. Now what we got to do is remove a couple of things. We got to remove a couple pulley cover plates, and we're just going to go ahead and blow it off. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm talking about here. Here you go, guys. Here is the Curb Protect tractor. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to be cleaning it. Now, I'm not going to be cleaning the whole tractor today, but we're going to try my best to clean most of it today. But what we need to do is we need to take off this 50-inch cover plate here, this little plate, this metal plate. I already removed the on level pieces off the tractor itself. I got those off so I can somewhat clean underneath here, get the dirt off though. What you need is a 10mm small driver or socket to take off that 10mm bolt. And we need to take off the on bolts, or 1/2 inch. Over here on the side, I actually have these loosened up, and all you need to do is we're going to go ahead and remove these bolts on all sides of the tractor. Now these are going to be on here tight. I just loosen these up just to save myself some aggravation of trying to get these things off. Put that up there, put that over there, and all you gotta do is just pick these off, and these do come off. And you guys can see there's the leaves, and we got some glass clippings. You guys can see like all this dry crap. That's actual fresh stuff. That's under here, but I don't have any gas oil to actually do the underneath cleaning. Well, this is a simple, easy cleaning today. We're not going to do too much today. Well, what we gotta do, we gotta do the inside. So we gotta pick these bolts off. Put these bolts off to a safe place for when you go blow off or anything. Make sure you don't lose them, because we actually do need these bolts to put it back together. And we'll take the on cover plate off. And the best place to put these is I'm just gonna put them somewhere. I'm gonna put them in my pocket. That's the best place to put all these little things here. I'm gonna grab all these bolts, and I'm gonna grab my socket wrench, and we're just gonna go ahead and give a quick blow off. Shall we? Shall we blow off today? Yeah, we should blow off today here because it's kind of dirty. But before we start blowing it, I gotta move this clean water out the way here before we don't get the water itself is dirty. Put it over here. And we're going to grab the clean towel, and I put the clean towel in the pocket as well. But we're going to get the wet back over here, and we're just going to go ahead, grab this, and we're just going to blow some of that stuff off. Now this is going to be a little loud here, guys. I don't know if you guys are going to hear me that much when this is blowing it all off. And you know, I'll be right back after I blow this off. Alright? I'm back. I got the tractor blown off here with the little leaf blower I had, the wet vac leaf blower. And now I'm going to go ahead and wipe it down as the best I can. I don't really want to hose it off because I'm just worried about the electrical system. I should actually, scrub everything down and make it all look new again, but, hey, I'm not going to be able to do that today. I mean, it's just one of those days. I got my bucket of clean water over there. I'm going to go ahead and get back to work on the tractor, and we're just going to go through all the steps on cleaning it. But, yeah, I got all my bolts and my ratchet sitting over here, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab this, and we're going to go somewhat clean this guy today. Yay! Well, it's a part of the maintenance kind of thing. You know, you don't want the dirt sitting on the tractor itself, because once in a while the dirt will get stuck and it starts to rust out stuff on it. But I fairly blew most of the dirt off. You guys can see, I got dirt oil. I got the grass clippings of oil on the ground and everything. But it's pretty cool. Just gonna give it a good old cleaning now. But that's the first time I'm actually cleaning a tractor. But I cleaned it once before with the hose and stuff, and that was okay. But today, I'm just going to man labor it today. I'm just going to go ahead and use a wet towel and let's get old clean up here, I guess. Alright, I don't know. Let's sit you guys in a different position here. And grab the camera. And we're going to start wiping some of the stuff down. But I know, she's going to get dirty again. But, you know what? The best I do is try to keep it clean, I guess. I mean, that's the best thing you guys can do, I guess. Is to somewhat keep it clean, right? I mean, there's nothing I can do about the rust stuff. But, I try my best to keep it out, keep it all clean and all sorts of deep and whatnot. But, it's kind of hard to do all this over here. But, once in a while I do come out and, clean it and dry it off and what I need to do with it. But, I come on the inside and give it a bit of a wipe down again. Clean the dirt off it, and yes, I will be putting the level things back on it. After I get all cleaned up and see what it looks like. I mean, to use tractor and everything, but sometimes making these look clean, look new, it's kind of difficult to do here. Time to grab this Owen towel, and this Owen towel is just a dry towel, and this is just going to help somewhat keeping everything cleaned. And let's see, what can we do now? How can we get this guy looking like new again? I'm just going to keep on cleaning it, and we'll be right back again. Well, she's starting to look a little better, but like I said, you're not going to get it 100% clean, all the nuts and crannies on the tractor and stuff and everything else, but I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to give you guys a bit of a look on what I'm doing right now. It's good. So what I'm doing is I cleaned some of the seats, and I cleaned the on stuff. I'm going to be cleaning the hood, and probably going to be cleaning the deck a little bit, but like I said, it doesn't really make a sense to give this a full wash down because of a couple reasons. Because it's just going to get all dirty again, because it's just a tractor, like I said, but it's kind of cool. It's very interesting. But there's some of the dirty mucky out here, and we're just going to go ahead and screw some of this bottle out of this towel here, and we're just going to do the best I can. But like I said, it's not going to be 100% cleaned, like I said before here, guys. But you know what? The best we can do is make it look nice, and that's to make sure it looks running, and make sure it's going to run right, and make sure it's going to be nice. But all this hard work for just cleaning this, it's up to you guys if you really want to take care of your stuff. I'd recommend, if you really want to take care of your stuff, go ahead and pressure wash it off, or hose it off, or whatever you guys want to do with it. I'm just doing this for fun. What the heck. But, like I said, it's not going to stay cleaned forever here, guys. And now we're going to get on this hood. It's a little dirty. I think it needs to be somewhat cleaned as well. Alright, just take some of this grunge and crap dirt off it. Get down inside of here, and like I said, these towels are not really good for cleaning stuff off, but I can try my best. And this will hold a little bit of dirt into it, but doesn't much matter, Just sitting here, clean it, trying my best, but should use the different type of towel. But I mean, that's up to you guys if you really want to clean it. Is I recommend just using a pressure washer or some different way of cleaning this instead of by hand. But we're gonna take the dry towel. We're just going to somewhat give this a little bit more weight down here. But like I said, I don't really much bother clean it, but I do somewhat my best to keep it cleaned. But we're gonna work on this hood, and we'll come back to you, and we'll take a look on the inside. I am almost done with cleaning the tractor, but like I said before to you guys, it's really no point of cleaning it. I can understand you want to keep it look nice and new and nice and shiny, but it's a lawn tractor. It's going to get dirty for a couple of times when you use it and mow and stuff like that. But the best way, if you really want it to be cleaned, just take a hose or a pressure washer would even be better, and just pressure wash the whole thing off. But do be careful if you're going to be using a pressure washer and also a hose. Make sure you don't ruin your electrical system on your tractor itself, and make sure you don't blow any of your warning stickers and stuff off when you go ahead and use a hose or a pressure washer. I'm going to go ahead and pop the hood up, and we're going to wipe on the inside, and that's about it for me, guys, because it's just not really worth it for me. But hey, it's fun, just doing it for fun. Let's go. Alright, let's so far take a look on what I did so far. She looks a little shiny. I did get a couple clean towels and also some clean water, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pop this guy open over here, and we're gonna have to go and blow all this crap off here. Again, with the leaf blower and stuff, we gotta make sure the air box is clean, make sure the fence are clean. Now remember, this is all mostly leaves that get sucked up on the hood scoop, like up here on the hood scoop kind of thing. But that happens all the time. Yeah, but it's easy to clean all, it's very easy. All you gotta do is use a compressed air gun or your air compressor, and just give it a blow off. But the problem is with that guy, it's really loud, and we're going to be back, and we're going to give that a bit of a blow off. Alright, I'm back in here on the inside of the lawn tractor. Going to be cleaning the hood a little bit on the inside and the engine and stuff like that. But this is almost about the end of me cleaning this. Like I said, I don't think it's much more I can really do with it. If I was going to have this thing super cleaned or anything like that, I'd just use a pressure washer or a hose. But the issue with that is damaging the electrical system with water. It's not very good for a tractor, because like I said, this is not really meant to be washed or anything with a pressure washer or a hose. It's meant to be right down by hand with a wash rag, some soap, and some water, and that's mostly about it, because you do have to be careful when you do spray any type of water, nail the engine compartment, or nail any type of circuitry of the lawn tractor itself. Now, I didn't get to the deck yet because I think by just blowing it off is just the best idea for me. Because this does take a long time, and this does really make kind of a cool kind of thing. But I mean, it almost looks brand new when we bought it, you know. But you know, we bought it brand used kind of thing. But you know, let's go ahead and get on to the underneath of the hood, shall we? Yeah, I think we should. You guys can see I'm just almost done here. Like I said, if I was going to clean the underneath of the deck, I would, but I'm out of gas. I don't have anything. I have the hose attachment to and use the hose and clean the deck off that way, but what the heck. Alright, let's go and somewhat grab the clean water here. This is just some clean water. We're just going to clean to summarize, clean the inside of the engine compartment. You guys can see it's a little dusty on the inside. It looks a little dirty, but you know, what the heck, you know, we're just doing this to, I mean, we're doing it okay. I mean, I think it would look nice if it was 100% clean, but right now I'm just doing this just to give it a little bit of a cleaning. It's not really going to get cleaned like I'm hoping it to do, but we're just going to, you know, just gently take this little towel here and wipe all the way around this thing, all the way around here, all the way around the battery, and all the way around the back end of it. But the issue is trying to give a bit more of a cleaning. And like I said, do this when the engine is fully cooled. Don't do this if the engine is very hot or anything. But we're just going to give it a little bit of a wipe down, and that's about it. You know, this is how I take care of it, and this is how I kind of like try to take care of it. And yes, I would break out the hose sometimes, and I clean the tires off, and I clean all completely off. You know, by doing all that sorts of stuff. But, you know, the outside or the inside, it doesn't really much matter on how you try to clean it. But, you know, just do take care if you really want to. That's fine. That's up to you guys, you know. Well, almost done here. Now I got another towel here. This is just somewhat of a dry towel. I'm going to somewhat clean the engine off here. Like I said, I mean, this is mostly made out of, you know, just all sorts of different parts and all sorts of metals. But I think once we got done here, I think we're just gonna go ahead and put those shroud buoys, you know, those shroud covers for the PTO clutch, and back on. Now, I know you guys are gonna probably complain you didn't fully clean it and all sorts of stuff in the comment section, but you know what? I don't really much mind it because all it's going to do is just going to get dirty again. But let's go and pop these covers back on. I'm not gonna really wash the whole unit. I'm sorry, guys. It's just no point to me doing that. But it's just for fun. I just like keeping it cleaned and all sorts of stuff. But let's go ahead and put these duties back on. But if I was going to clean this whole thing, I definitely would use a pressure washer or a hose. But yeah, for today, this is good enough for government work for me. But if I really want to do this super cleaned, I just clean it all by hand or clean it with some good old pressure washing stuff. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna put these covers on and bolt them on and call it quits here, guys. I'm just gonna pop this guy on over here. But yes, I typically take care of all. Let's put the bolts in. Be back. I got most of the coconut tractor all cleaned up, but I know it's not fully clean because I know you guys are going to complain about it in the comment section below. But me, I'm not really worried about it right now because it's just going to get dirty again anytime soon when I use it. But I do try to maintain it. I do try to keep it all cleaned and all nice and new, but it's a used tractor. What can you do? I actually got everything back on it. I got the shields, the pulley shields, and also the footrest levels back onto it. It's very interesting. I also had a towel, a couple of towels, dry and wet towels, and I just washed it a little bit. And I also have my leaf blower. I blew most of the grass off of it because it does need it somewhat clean. But let's go ahead and show you the tractor itself, and I can explain to you more about that. There you guys, here is the lawn tractor itself. The lawn tractor is a Cobra 2005 lawn tractor. It's a nice tractor. Got everything all somewhat clean. But if I could clean the inside of the deck, I would. But I don't have any gas to actually clean it with water. Well, I'm going to show you what I used. I used a bucket with warm soapy water, and I got, this is a very clean towel. This was a clean towel. These are now the dirty towels. These are now the dirty towels. These, I'm not going to wipe it down today. I already did. But it's kind of interesting on how I can get this all cleaned up and everything. But I got the little guy here, the shielding back on. I put all of the bolts back in. I got all 4 bolts. It has 3 of these big bolts and 1 small bolt on this cover. All I used was a 10mm socket and a 1-inch socket, and with a ratchet. This is just a socket. And I put the little rubber guard sail, and I just pounded these, tapped the little guys back into place. But yes, I know it's going to still some grass still left on the tiles, so I just haven't got that cleaned off yet, but that will be probably in the next couple of days when I decide to actually go a full wash down. But I actually cleaned the hood, you know, I cleaned the hood itself, you know, stuff like that. I actually cleaned the outside of the tractor, and I put the guard back on the pulley system and the bolts and everything, and also I put this guy back on, and I just used a leaf blower, electric leaf blower, to actually get it all somewhat clean. But you know, it's not going to stay clean forever here, guys, but if you want to try to keep it all clean, that's totally up to you guys. But be more careful if you're going to wash your equipment with water, because you have to worry about more of the electrical system and stuff. Well, yeah, it looks pretty clean now, but I know the tiles look still kind of grungy and dirty. I haven't fully washed those off, but hey, this is the finished tractor. Looks almost spanking brand new, but it's not. But that's all I used, was to give it a somewhat of a clean down. But this is just what I had to do to keep it somewhat maintained. The reason why I clean it and do all the stuff I normally do with it is, you know, when you got an acre land like we do and stuff, it's very hard to constantly keep it cleaned and constantly, you know, keep everything greased and stuff like that. But the biggest problem I worry about is water on the electrical system. That can damage the electrical PTO and stuff like that. Well, let's go ahead and pop open the hood and actually show you what I'm talking about. But she looks pretty nice. She looks pretty clean on the outside and somewhat on the inside, but you're not going to get everything 100% clean here, guys. But this is what the inside of the tractor looks like. Okay, and look, it's already filthy again. See, I just cleaned this, and it's already filthy. But on the hill is everything else. I cleaned the engine a little bit. I cleaned the top of the engine housing. But all the way over here is the electrical PTO. This little system right here is the electrical PTO function of this tractor. This engages the blades underneath. Now what I noticed with this tractor was the more issues you can do is when I put it in the one position on the first pedal and I back it up and it doesn't disengage the clutch or the PTO. That's interesting. But that's what I did. That's how I got it all cleaned up. But let's say good day here, guys. If you guys are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please like, please share. Peace out. Bye, guys. We'll see you in the next vlog. Maybe about fully clean the whole tractor itself. Alright. Bye, guys.